Hey guys, so what I've got here is the ARB tyre pressure monitoring system. This is the latest one from ARB. So this one now allows you to do up to 9 tyres, has on and off road modes, PSIs from like 5 to 99 PSI. So basically gives you a bit of a audible alarm when you set for when your tyres are getting low, just when you never know if something happens. Out on the tracks, you can instantly gauge and prevent tyre damage. So just open this up. So this is the internal unit. It goes into your cigarette socket. It's got 2 external USB, so you can connect up your phone or your tablet to that as well, and still have your tyre pressure readings. So it seems a little bit larger than the previous one. But yeah, I guess just the way it is now, I guess. Next we've got is the internal systems. So open up here, so it gives you 5 in this particular kit. Also comes now with a remote, so you can pair the valves when you rotate your tyres. Each one of these actually weighs 30 grams, so probably going to have to get the tyres rebalanced after this, but what I'll do is I'll fit them up, see what it feels like, see if it needs it. If not, we'll go to the local tyre shop and get it balanced. The reason I went for the internal system is compared to the ones that just screw on the valve itself, it comes with a little locking thing normally. Imagine when you're on the tracks, you want to air down, you just can't simply unscrew the cap and deflate. You've got to get your special tool out, pull it out, unscrew it. It just seemed like a lot of a pain and hassle. Downsides to going this way is that the battery life is apparently only 5 years, whereas the ones that screw onto your cap, you can replace the batteries. But I just thought the hassle of trying to unscrew things when you're on the track just outweighed that benefit. So after 5 years, going to have to get these replaced. Tyres are probably only going to last. If I get 5 years out of my tyres, I'll be pretty happy. But yeah, that's just one of those things. So along with this, we bought the 2 system as well. This is just for our camper trailer. So we do a bit of towing, so it'd be nice to know what's going on back there as well. Don't have one for the spare for the camper trailer. Unfortunately, ARB don't sell them in singles. They only sell them in 2s or 5s. So yeah, that's just what we had to do. So unfortunately, that's just the way it is. Next thing we've got here is the trailer system. So what this is a booster. This basically boosts the signal right back up to your display. So you imagine the trailer's a bit further back, so distance-wise you might be running into trouble. This is battery operated. You can also buy an external hardwired kit, so it's permanently powered. Supposedly you get 540 hours here out of 2 AA batteries. So yeah, we'll just see how that actually goes in real life. So yeah, that's the ARB system. Hopefully it works very well. Okay, so this is what I think I need at the moment to put one of these tyre pressure monitor sensors in. So got the HiLift jack to break the bead. Got the tyre toolkit just so we can release the valve. Got a bit of washing detergent to get the bead back on. Tyre pressure sensor, and then a blade just in case I need to cut the valve. So let's give this a go. Okay, so what I've got here is the kit out of the tyre repair kit. So just after this particular device here to release the valve. So we'll just give this a go. So what we've done is we've just taken the valve out of the stem just to release all the air. Once this is done, then we'll try and break the bead. So what I've got set up here now is I've got the spare tyre with the HiLift jack. Basically just gonna try and break this bead by lifting the car up. We'll just keep going around till this bead's broken. So I've just managed to pop the bead there. Just get this out of the way. So you can see here I've actually popped the bead now, so what we're going to try and do is just squash this down. As you can see, we can get to the valve there and try and pull that through. So you can see the bead's broken there, so that gives you easy access now to this valve. So what we're going to do is we'll just try and cut this away. Just be careful not to cut too far because you don't want to lose that back end of the valve. I've got a pair of pliers here. Try and break that through. So there's the valve. So now what we'll do is we'll try and fit the pressure monitoring internal valve through there. So I've got the tyre pressure monitor here. So what I do is I'll just try and fit that in. I've actually put a little bit of soap on here, seeing if that'll help make it a bit easier to pull through. It's probably a bit easier if you step on the tyre when you're doing this, just to squash that down. It's actually quite difficult to pull through. So I've got the tyre pressure monitor in there. It was actually really difficult to pull through using your hand. So in the end what I did was I got the same tool that I used to release the valve, screwed that on. Apparently you can buy special tools for pulling valves through, but I don't have one. So what I did was I screwed that on there onto the valve. Then I had a bit of rope in the ute. So what I did was I looped that around there and I pulled that there to give me a bit more of a mechanical advantage, and it literally just popped straight through. So if you don't have that special tool to pull the valve through, I guess it also depends on, some of the rims are a bit easier, the hole's just where the valve goes. But yeah, that was the easiest way I found to pull that through. So what I do now is clean up the rim, clean up the bead, and then use the air compressor and try and pop the bead back on. So what I do now is I just clean up the bead, got an old towel, so just make sure there's no grit or anything in between the beads. So I'll just go around, I'll keep doing that for a little while, just make sure it's all nice and clean. So what I got here is I got a sponge, just put some detergent on here. What I do is just wipe around here to get the bead nice and lubricated. It's probably easy if you actually take the valve out of this as well before we have a go pumping this back up. You probably hear the cars on now. I've just started the compressor. So what I've tried to do here is, apart from trying to put this valve back in, I'm trying to practice myself how to put the valve back in, breaking beads, using tools that I would have just had in the car normally. So get the valve out. So what we'll do now is we'll just try and pop this bead back in. So it's not actually sealing, so what I try and do is I'll try and get a strap around this thing and see if I can put this together. So what I've got here is I've got a strap. So what I'm going to do is try and wrap this around the tyre. I'll ratchet it together just to try and close some of the gap. So you can hear a lot of airs coming out, so I'll try and lift it up. So what I've done now is I've put the rim back up, try and just found it easier to manage. Probably see around here we've already kind of got it on. It's almost on. About to go. There you go. That's how you get the bead back on. What I'll do now is I'll just put the valve back in, get it up to pressure, try and connect it back up to TPMS system and see what readings we get. So I've got the unit in here now. So what you do is you've got to press the set button 5 times and it gets you into programming mode. I've only done one tyre, so just to see how this thing works. So what we've got to do now is take our remote and place it over the top of the sensor, and then hopefully that should pair that particular tyre. So here we are at the tyre. I've got the remote, so you put it over here, push that. Not sure if you can hear a beep, but I just heard a beep go off in the car. So what it is, we'll go have a look in the car now. So here we are in the car. It's just confirmed there's 30 psi in that tyre. So what I'll do is I'll just, apparently you push this set one time to save it. So there we go. So now we just keep repeating to the next tyre, and that's what it looks like. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget just to subscribe, follow us on Facebook, and see what else we can put up there. If you got any comments regarding this video, just hit us up below. Thanks guys.